House to Home, brought to you by RE/MAX Diamond Realty.
All right, everybody, good news for you tonight. I hope your spirits are up because that is the exact condition of the real estate market. Now I'm bringing in our resident experts, Liz and Gina from RE/MAX Diamond Realty Guam. Ladies, half a day.
Half a day.
Okay, Gina, I want you to tell the people out there watching on Guam and all over the internet right now exactly what you've been telling me for like the last 10 minutes. The nature of the market.
Real estate is up, Jason.
You don't need a complex technical financial analysis.
No,
that's all you need
to know.
It's a buyer's market right now.
It's shifting.
It's shifting.
Okay.
That's right.
And that's why we're saying the market is going up.
But this is the time to buy.
Exactly. If you're going to buy and you've already been waiting a while, stop waiting. Because the market's not waiting for you.
Okay, now for people that may not be familiar with exactly what constitutes a optimal market condition and everything, is that in terms of property availability or interest rates or the price of housing and everything like that? What does the market being up mean?
All of that. Interest rates. Number one, the interest rates are still for the most part below 4, which is fantastic. I mean, I've tried to refinance my loans. That's how great it is. And I've been doing real estate for 30 years and I never got tempted before. I've been tempted for the last several years to refinance because you really, I mean, you're crazy not to take advantage of that. And some people kept thinking, well, the prices are going to continue to go down. Not really. I mean, there are some properties that are still kind of stagnant. They're sitting there and people are wondering, why are they still sitting there? But for the most part, what tells us that the market's picking up is when you're getting more than one offer in a piece of property, the market's up. And you can't say anymore that it's a buyer's market because you're making an offer if you're the only person on the table. But when you've got more than one buyer on the table for a piece of property, you're competing. And what do you need to do when you're competing with somebody? You got to win. And what do you need to do to win? You got to go up, up, up.
Very good.
That's it.
So Liz, are properties more popular in the north, central, or southern part of the island, or does it matter? It's just a really good market.
There's a lot of movement in Dededo and Barrigada right now.
Yeah.
Our current inventory of homes are like 200, and we currently have 288 houses listed. And I just did a check before I left the office. We sold 292 last year.
Wow.
At least that's in the multiple listing service. So between the two night, I mean, we're short. There's a shortage right now. And a lot of the homes that we're moving were the fairly new ones that were priced between the 3s and 4s, on the low side of the 4, but generally in the 3s. Those have been moving. Now the inventory is starting to get slimmed down in that area. So yeah, we need to get our builders out there to start building again.
Now you mentioned Dededo. What parts of Dededo? Because you know there's the very the residentially deep and diverse, you know, large concentrations of people, but then there's also like all of the commercial development that always goes on.
Well, there's a lot of movement, like in the Kaiser area, the houses that were built in the 70s, and what was happening is investors were buying them, renovating, and selling them between the 2s and the 3s as well.
If you're not familiar, otherwise known as across the street from Liguan Terrace.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's a lot of homes in that area. And then, of course, Paradise Estates has been popular for investors. It's a gated community. A lot of the homes are fenced, landscaped. Once they put up that security gate, all of a sudden, I think there are only like 2 houses currently showing for sale in that area. And the demand continues as we get people who are interested in buying. They like the environment because it's consistent. All the homes look really nice.
Gina, it seems to me like you know, when projects like on the scale of Paradise Estates, because there's a couple hundred units there, right? When housing
500 to 600.
Oh, okay, that many. Okay. When housing developments like that sprout up on Guam now, they get built, the land's cleared, you know, the infrastructure goes in, plumbing, water, electrical, whatever,
yes.
And the houses get erected and everything like that way quicker than they do before. So the turnaround time, I would think, has been proved a lot.
Well, so I sold a couple houses in Paradise Meadows, and my buyers put in their contract last year about November, December. The construction didn't start till March, so it just started in March, and we were told it'll be done in about 6 to 8 months. So yeah, for a project like that, they've got their system going already. So they're able to deliver the houses in a relatively quick amount of time. 'Cause that's pretty quick for a housing subdivision. But for the most part, I'm seeing that the contractors are taking 8 months to a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if people would like to find out which properties are available,
Yeah, they can
Liz, you
just-
mentioned MLS, or how can people contact
they
you? Because I'm
can-
sure with the market being as busy, you guys and your coworkers are equally busy.
Right.
Plus, it also means you need to be quick.
Because
Yeah.
it might pop up, we have a system where it'll say newly listed today. So if you go to remaxguam.com and you search for properties, it might say listed today. But guess what? All the agents that are searching for properties are also checking the hot sheet to see what has cropped up for the day. So Gina and I get this, we check daily. So if we have some customers that are looking for a specific property, it'll pop up. The first thing we do is call them, we send them the data sheet. You gotta move fast, because if it's a property that's in demand, that day could come and go and it'll be pending. It may be in the process of being sold.
All right, so real quick, Gina, what should people know about what the market is right now and how fast they should move? What are some tips you can give them?
Number one, go to the bank. If you're not paying cash, go to the bank and find out what they're going to what they're going to allow you to borrow. That's the first thing you should do. Pick a lender that you like, or maybe a lender you don't like, but they have a program that you want. Doesn't matter, as long as you can get the loan. Find out what they're going to charge you to give you the loan, because nothing is free. There's going to be a cost, and just ask them outright, what is this going to cost me? If I want to get that loan, what do I need to have in my pocket to make that happen? And then the next thing you do, and I get a lot of calls from people who say, they'll call me on a piece of property and I'll say, who are you working with already? What agent? Oh no, I just like to drive around. Listen, by the time you drive around that house, it's already been
gone.
sold by a realtor. So pick somebody you like and stick with them and make it work, make it happen, because you don't have a lot of time left.
All right, well, thank you both so much. And remember, she said it herself, ladies and gentlemen, pick somebody you like. And as you've been watching here for many, many years already, these two are some of the nicest realtors you'll ever meet. So pick them, in my opinion. All right, stay tuned. We are back after this.